the two programmers behind Multimedia Fusions. So I'm going to talk to you about what we're working on, what's going to come, and exciting new things that Eve and I have been working on lately. So the first thing I want to talk about is Vitalize. We have said that Vitalize is like something that we have been pushing month and month since the release of Multimedia Fusion 2. On the website it's still written that it will be out soon after Multimedia Fusion 2. So there are actually reasons why Vitalize is not out, because the only one who can make Vitalize is Eve, and Eve has got a lot of work. First of all, he had to make the initial updates and patches for Multimedia Fusion 2, because when you release a new product, even if it has been tested in beta version for several months, there are problems in it that we did not discover during the beta tests. So he had to access that, so it took a couple of months. And then we had Vista coming out with lots of problems, you know, administration right, installation. So he had to not only correct Multimedia Fusion, but also install Creator and Patch Maker. So it has taken time as well. And also lately Eve has been working on what we'll be showing you later, hardware acceleration, which is a priority for us, because everyone is crying about that. So we have been pushing Vitalize because of that. But now Eve has told me that I can safely say that Vitalize will be out by the end of September.
Which September?
Yeah. 2008. So, so for Vitalize, I just have nothing to show. There won't be many new features because it has been working on new features, but with Vista, it's quite difficult to add new features to Vitalize. It would take too long. So it will be the old Vitalize working with Multimedia Fusion files, Multimedia Fusion 2 files. All right. So this was the first thing. Second thing, I want to show you the quiz object. Quiz object is something I've been working on the beginning of the year. We responded to a demand from teachers, because I don't know if you know, but we are promoting our software, Multimedia Fusion, in schools very much. We tend to show in America, in France, in England, showing Multimedia Fusion to teachers, and showing that they can use it in schools to teach children how to program, how to use a computer via making games, which is a really good way of getting into computer for kids. They love it. And we are getting there slowly. But we had a lot of teachers asking us, can I make quiz? So at the time we were a bit ashamed to say that you can use the question answer object, which is really crap. So it was okay to show to make one question in a show, at a show in 5 minutes. So this is how you can make quizzes. And then after they were certainly deceived. So we decided to make the quiz object. The quiz object allows you to create any kind of quiz. It's very simple. You define the questions in the dialog boxes. You can define many things in how the layout of the questions and everything. And so it's a big object. So I've been working 1.5 months on it. It has, for example, the setup box has got no less than 30 dialog pages. So it's very big. So I'm going to show it to you step by step. So I will be walking through the Multimedia Fusion quiz demo. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to run this one. And I will be loading the quiz demo file and editing. Okay. All right. So the first thing you can do in a quiz is create an information page. Because you need to instruct what you're going to do in the quiz, etc. So information page, you can have a title. In the title, you can define the font, any font you want. You can define the background color, and you've got several choices for that. And you can have the main text. So if I go in the editing part, I will edit the page. I go in the edition. So this is how you define the information page. So this is the title, and this is the text. And then you've got the setup of the title, choose font, the alignment can be centered, left or right, the display, so you can have transparent background with border, or fill background, this is what I've chosen here, fill background with border, or button-like background. And you also have got multiple settings for the text itself, the font, how it's aligned, as well it can be surrounded with the borders. And you can also incorporate images. So the images can be displayed on the left, on the bottom, on the top, etc. So you can illustrate what you're saying, actually. You can see in the bottom that you've got the page numbers that's displayed automatically. And you've got 3 buttons that you can switch on or off, allowing you to clear the page, to go to previous or next page. Everything is handled automatically by the object. The program I'm showing to you, the quiz object demo, there is actually no events. Everything is handled by the object. So if I go to the next page, so this is another information. So the first thing you want when you create a quiz is get information on the user. So you want his name and maybe his email address, etc. So you can create information page like that with fields that the user has to fill up, etc. So how to create that? I'm going to the import form. So this is the title, and then you've got a small list box where you enter the field, the name of the field, and the text to display. So for example, I've got, and if the field is mandatory, you just put an asterisk here. So if I go back there, as you can see, it automatically displays nicely the field beside the name of the field. And of course, you've got all the editing options. You know, I can enter the text, etc. You've got setup for the title as well, and setup for the answers boxes, so they can be display centered on the same line. You can have a subtitle showing please enter the information, etc. And you still have the image available. So, next. So, first kind of question you can ask is multiple choice. This is the most used type of questions in the questionnaire. So this is a simple layout with a title and check boxes. So you just click and click on next. If I want, I can come back with previous and change my answer. It's remembered. So the setup for that, it's very simple. So you've got the title, and then you've got all the answers one by one, and with a checkbox on the correct ones. You can, if you want, select more than one correct answer. If I go there. So this is another layout with centered and surrounded by a box. And now if I click, I can change. It changes the color. And this one has got multiple questions, multiple correct answers. And also, you see that there is, you can define a timeout for the question. So this, I didn't answer quickly enough. The timer is displayed there. So actually, I missed this question. Another kind of questions is true-false. So it's either true or false, yes or no, or true or false. So it's very simple to define here as well. You just type the question, and if true is the correct answer or false is the correct answer,